So, thank you to our patron CeeCee for sponsoring 3 songs from Eat a Peach this month by the Allman Brothers Band. This is the last album to feature Dwayne. I guess they did some recording before and some recording after. But yeah, let's go. Hi guys. Welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. And we're going to be doing 3 tracks from Eat a Peach. The first one is said to be Dwayne's favorite song, written by Greg. It's called Melissa. And then the second one that we're doing is One Way Out, which is live from the Fillmore East, I believe. And then the third one is Martha. What was it? Little Martha, yep. Which was written by Dwayne, I think, a couple weeks before, or was recorded at least. That's what the gist of it is on Wikipedia and what CeeCee said. So I'm just gonna let the music speak for itself. Apparently I can't, as usual. But apparently this is one of the most commercially successful and critically acclaimed albums, and I'm excited to get a taste of the peach. Let's go. I'll link the playlist for all the Allman Brothers stuff if you want to go watch all the other stuff I've done. We just did Whipping Post live at the Fillmore East a couple weeks ago, and that song absolutely blew my mind. These guys rock. Alright, first up is Melissa by the Allman Brothers Band. 3, 2, 1, go. That is beautiful.
Freight train, each car looks the same. All the same. And no one knows the gypsy's name.
That's absolutely gorgeous.
Again the morning's come, again he's on the run. The sunbeam shining through his hair, appear not to have a care. Well, pick up your gear and gypsy, roll on, crossroads, will you ever let him go?
What a voice he has.
Or will you hide the dead man's ghost? Or will he lie beneath the clay? Or will his spirit float away? But I know that he won't stay without Melissa. Yes, I know that he won't
that's
stay,
slight organ.
yeah, without Melissa.
That light percussion adds a perfect layer to it. Which reminds you of a sunny day on the beach. The the love of your life. That was beautiful. What a song. I see why that's his favorite. Or was. Sorry. One Way Out. This has a real classic feel to it. Dickie and Dwayne.
Take my place. Ain't nowhere in the world I'm going out that front door. 'Cause there's a man down there, might be your man, I don't know. 'Cause there's a man down there, might be your man, I don't know. 'Cause there's a man happen to be your man. Oh, and it just might be your man. Lord, it just just might be your man. Oh, baby, I just don't know.
Wow.
Oh, you tell me.
Yes. That was awesome. Whipping post. Little Martha. Reminds me of my girls. Really does. Rest in peace. Man. Well, CeeCee, that was a great little sampler of that album. I kind of want to hear the rest now. And since one of them was, you know, from the Phil Maurice, so that means I've done 2 songs from the Phil Maurice show now. I still want to do Mountain Jam from it because I know that's obviously a behemoth of a track, and wouldn't that be some fun? Yeah, that was gorgeous. The first and the third track, they both had the same kind of vibe, but the third one reminded me of like childlike wonder and just childhood in general, and just the freedom, the imagination, you know, or well, lack of freedom too. The freedom in other ways though, you know. And I don't know, it just really spoke to me, you know. I could just see the images of, you know, my girls running around having a good time on like a sunset Sunday, you know. Just, I don't know. I had it very vivid in my mind's eye. He did a wonderful job at just bringing that out of me. So, this wonderful guitar work. And I've noticed that him on acoustic and electric slide, whatever he plays, man, like he is a hell of a guitarist. Like he really was. Definitely one of the best. And then pairing him with Dickie, I mean, like, good God. Whoever thought of that deserves a raise, man, because those guys are just killer together. I love, like I always say, I love the wall of sound of the percussion, you know, with the 2 drummers and such. They do such a good job at not only keeping the beat, but kind of just almost creating the entire piece and the framework of the song for everyone else to play around in. And Butch and Jai are probably the best drummers they had, to be honest. I know they've had a few come through, I think, at certain points. But these are, I think, my favorites because they hold it down, and they make it sound so easy, but they're just throwing all these little, you know, licks and tricks in there. It's just so sick to listen to, man. They're so good, and you pair them together. I mean, that's just a wonderful idea. This whole band is just a wonderful idea, you know. Like, oh, put them together. Then you got Greg, on the organ and the piano and vocals, killing it, obviously, and his lyrics are always great, especially in that first track. It definitely made you feel like you were at the beach or something with your, your wife or your husband, whatever, your love of your life, and just enjoying, nature and love and all that. It's crazy how this it kind of does like remind you of the cover is like a peach, it does remind you of the summer and just the beautiful sometimes rays of sunshine that happen in our lives, because it's not all doom and gloom. There are streaks of sunlight that like to peek through the clouds of our lives, and they shine on us sometimes. But for the most part it's usually rainy, but you got to get used to it. You got to learn how to dance in the rain. That's the whole point. I don't know, man. I can't really pick a favorite out of those three. I think the first and the third track, Melissa and Little Martha, they're very similar but different tracks. I think opposite ends of the spectrum. The first one's like love, the other one's like a childlike love sort of thing. And then the middle track, One Way Out, that felt like a cover of like an older song or something. I could be wrong. I could always check too if it says that could be just their song too. I don't know. But it sounded like it was older. Let me see. One Way Out. Oh, I was right. It was written by Elmore James, Marshall Sehorn, and Sonny Boy Williamson II. So who is the band? Oh, there is no band. It's just that's what it's called. And the Allman Brothers did a version of it, obviously, because we just listened to it. Willie Dixon was a producer on it. Leonard Chess and Phil Chess. Chicago, September 18th, 1961. Length 2 minutes long. One Way Out. Interesting. I love, finding the bands from this era that, went back and actually respected their roots and, the music that paved the way for them to get where they were at, and they honored them the best they could, and I think that's a really high honor right there, to have the next generation kind of do a rendition of your song or your classic, and I think the Allman Brothers are really good at paying homage to the people that came before them, because they've done a ton of covers, it seems like, of not their heroes, but like their musical inspirations and such. And I think that's really cool. But yeah, that was great, CeeCee. Thank you so much. I love listening to these guys, and this is a great follow-up video to the Whipping Post one. This is this is almost like a 180 compared to the last video that we did. I think that's good. I love doing that and keeping things fresh and keeping things, up in the air. Never settle on one thing, and you never know what you're gonna get, and you get beautiful, loving sounding Allman Brothers, and it never sounded so sweet. That was great. And One Way Out, that's a hell of a cover. I'm gonna have to go listen to the original now. I always do that sometimes. Not always. That's kind of it doesn't make sense. Sometimes I do that. I don't know why. Sometimes I throw that word. I always do that. Well, you did that like once, bro. Sorry. Sometimes I just get excited. Nah, fuck you. Whatever. Yes, sir. No, I hear you. More credence. Okay. Yeah. No, yeah, I'll tell them about the Patreon link that's in the description. And the PayPal, right? $15 tier up, 1 free request a month? Think so, right? Okay. I'll tell them. Yes, sir. Oh. Well, you already heard it. Bye.